You know what, viewers? It's a late night recording, and the reason for that is being I've really enjoyed my time at Frankfurt until the last game I played off of camera, and now I can't stop because I cannot go to sleep on what has just happened. That's right, FM affects my mood so much, I have wrongs that need righting, and it affects my sleep. See what happened? Please don't make me relive it. Please don't make me relive it. Warning, what you're about to watch contains very upsetting scenes. We lost 5-0 to Leipzig. Oh god, it was awful. It was 4-0 at half time. This is coming from one of the best defensive teams in the league, I might add. We were so good for so long. Out of nowhere, 5-0. Absolutely trounced. Before that, we'd beaten Munch and Gladbach 1-0 after our brilliant win against Bayern Munich, and I was just in such a good mood. This has literally wrecked it, and I cannot go to sleep knowing that I'm going to come back to a 5-0 defeat. I can't do it. So, we are playing St. Pauli here late at night, and we're also going to play Bayer Leverkusen before we go away on a little bit of a winter break where we come back and we have a transfer window. I've already made some signings, but I'm going to save them for the next episode because we're going to have a little transfer breakdown and then we'll be playing Dortmund away. I don't want to ruin it all for you. So let's get into some games. So, St. Pauli, we have a better record overall. We've won 4 times, they've only won once in our 11 meetings, but we have drawn 6 times, so not particularly that great. Plus, they're not doing too badly in the league either. They are 9th at the moment with 20 points. We are 4th still with 28, but you can tell other opposition are gaining on us. There's a big game today between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, and Bayer Leverkusen, we're also playing in the next game, are right behind us in the hunt for that Champions League spot. And so it is back to the now kind of usual lineup of Gasperini, Rossi, Navarro, Tapsoba, Parlato, Alvaro, Ramsey, Shotard, Cameo. I might just, I'm going to do it. Set nickname. I need to go and find a name on the internet so I can spell it right. Hang on a minute. Here we go. I found it now. Cameo. Hopefully he won't go off and start dating Shawn Mendes, who's just the most smarmy man possibly in the world. He's literally this, you know, like one of those guys that you can tell is smirking when he's singing? That is Shawn Mendes. It's a good thing I hold back on my views of celebrities and sportsmen on this channel. I don't know him, it's just the way he comes across. So it's nothing personal, mate. He won't even be watching, he'll be with Camilla Cabello. And to be fair, if I was with Camilla Cabello, I wouldn't be paying attention to a guy that's got 900 subs. It's so annoying. Although his tune Lost in Japan is amazing. Anyway, that lineup should really be beating the St. Pauli team, where they've got a couple of decent players. They've still got some people with real faces. Mainly Philippe Ochs, who looks okay, but nothing special. We should beat that. And then they've got, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. I'm going to get aggressive. I expect a much better performance. If you watched my Leeds episode earlier today, you'll know that getting aggressive in a team talk before you do it is probably not the best idea. I'm still a little bit angry from that, if I'm honest. That's also riled me up. So I'm very, very pumped up, and I could just do with a comfortable win. I could also do... Oh, you test me. I could do without my best striker getting injured. Christian Oldani is coming on. Camilla Cabello is going up front. This is less than ideal. Not what I had in mind. Not being funny, but without Casal, best we can hope for here is a 0-0. There's literally, like, not even a minute had gone. Do you know what I mean? Not even a minute had gone before... well, I say that. 3 minutes had gone before it was literally like... It's some rubbish for you. You're already having a bad day on FM. Bang! Here, have some of that, mate. Have some of that as well. Oh my god, there's a highlight, but annoyingly, it looks like it's for St. Pauli, which is less than ideal. But let's let it roll out first before we make assumptions. It's definitely for St. Pauli, and this looks like it could be going in as Sheba. That's a great name. It's like a tiger. Great tackle by Rossi, but Sheba's still on it. Go on, have him, Rossi. Good tackle, lad. Just keep giving the ball away, Rossi. You do the hard work. Today on FM sucks. Don't want to give away spoilers for what happened in the Leeds episode earlier. You can tell I'm riled up. Just Sheba there has literally ridden more challenges than there's got to be a joke about riding stuff in there, and I'm not going to make that I'm not going to make a rude joke. I'm going to try and rise above it, although it would make me feel a lot better. So I've lost arguably my best player, the only player really capable of getting goals, which is excellent, and and we're 1-0 down. Without, like I said, because we've lost our top scorer, we're probably not going to equalise, I would hazard a guess. So, roll on Bayer Leverkusen. I'll see you at the end of the game. My God, viewers, we've been treated. There's a second highlight, Rossi, who is, it's a bit harsh on him, because they've made it look like he made a massive mistake for the first goal. I would argue that he made 27,000 tackles, but Sheba literally just rides everything. Go on, Kameo. That's not good. There's got to be a joke about finishing Shawn Mendes somewhere in there. I'm going to rise above it. The annoying thing is that the minute our kind of like defence goes, we really are in trouble. Like we don't offer much else. Although having said that, the signings that I have sort of made, or I've arranged to make, that they are attacking. So there is that. At least we are going to have maybe a little bit more in the way of options going forward. I mean, that is disgusting from the guy whose name I cannot pronounce. Him. He's off. Gone. Out of here. Get out. No one wants you. Out you go. This is definitely the Mike's panicking formation. And one that we're all very, very aware of and that we all know of. You know what happens when this comes out. It means, oh my God, Mike needs a goal. And I do need a goal, which is why we're going for it right now. And I've gone 2 up top. Alvaro, all the way back. This is good patient play. We've got absolutely no width at the back. That's lucky from Navarro. He's shipped it forward. Oh my God, he's teed it on. Come here. He's offside. This game at the moment, because I'm recording this straight after the Leeds game as well, because I wanted to fix that. This is bollocks, I think is probably the best way of putting it. The game is literally in any way trying to wind me up. It's doing a fantastic job. Well, Dominguez is coming off, because not being funny, not been great, and Akatan Toyunchu is coming on. Or Tutunshu, I think that's how you say it. Tutunshu, he's coming on. Brilliant, 1.5 stars. So watch the fireworks here. Well, I've enjoyed this. This has been humbling. It's good. Another defeat today. 1-0. Not gonna lie. I'm feeling like that's a little bit unlucky because we should have won that by a mile. But brilliant. It's testing me. Casal's out for 6 to 8 weeks. That's brilliant. I don't really want to talk to anyone right now at all about my form today. It's not been the best day on FM. Roll on tomorrow. But having said that, I've got to record the Bayer Leverkusen game, so we can expect another defeat. This will be a familiar view for some of you. Again, not trying to tie it too much into the Leeds performance, but this will be familiar for some of you. I'm not really one for superstition, but maybe it is an unlucky shirt. You know what? I don't want to believe in superstition, but you know what? I'm going to go off and I'm going to change this shirt, and we're going to win the Bayer Leverkusen game. You watch this. Ooh, smells nice as well. Freshly washed. My arm is really that big. I've not even been working out. I'm quite happy with that. Everyone else is sat there thinking, Mike, the twigs, what are you on about? You should have seen me back when I was younger, mate. I was genuinely, like, borderline. I was like a stick man. I'm also hitting the space key, which I never do, but I feel like it's time for something new. Anything to get me out of this crappy rut that I'm in right now. Oh, Luis Dominguez, who's my second best player, is out for the game because he's got a tight calf. Do you ever feel like you're just being pushed? Just gently pushed to the brink of insanity? Well, fortunately, it looks like Dominguez is fit, and this is our chance, really, to turn around this pretty poor run of form that we're now on with 2 defeats back-to-back, and we need to do it, really, if we're going to have any chance of keeping Bayer Leverkusen at a bit of arm's length. With that in mind, then, I'm going to bring on Kameo, rather, is going up front. And I'm going to move Oldani back into that wing position. I think he didn't do particularly that much wrong when he came on. So other than that, enforced change for Casal is pretty much the same team minus Oldani coming in. Kameo is going up front. I just want to win, please. I don't like the 4-1-4-1 formation. Everyone that plays it beats me. There's a highlight straight from the start, and we're back in our nice black kit. I like our black kit. This is a nice kit. Come on, boys. Rossi into Oldani. That is sensational from Rossi, who's having the episode of a lifetime, I think it's safe to say. incapable of making tackles, incapable of passing, incapable of playing all the fundamentals of football. That's Rossi. Solomon, I mean, every attack's coming down this left-hand side with Rossi, and I'm panicking, and that's a brilliant block, and they've hit the post. So, at least it hasn't gone in from the one highlight that they've had so far. Very similar to St. Pauli, who I might also like to point out only had one highlight as well. Ooh, another highlight. We've had 2 highlights within the first 15 minutes, which for Frankfurt might well be a highlight, as Navarro finds Rossi, who's just having... I think the idea is if I can keep the ball away from Rossi as much as possible, I'll be delighted. That's good play, though. Dominguez has managed to ride the tackle there. Well done, mate. And then passes it backwards for no adequate reason when he could have literally just gone for the line. But hey-ho, Rossi. Ball into Aldani. Oh my god. Rossi's got the assist. And Christian Aldani has scored. I'm a tactical genius. Keeping the faith. Keeping the faith with Rossi. And changing it to Aldani. And it's also this new fantastic smelling shirt. Oh, beautiful. They missed their only chance on goal so far. And we score our first. Literally... It was the unlucky shirt. Oh, Rossi throwing it in now. Suddenly he's the world's best left back, and I love that. Alvaro on the ball. Go on, mate. Pass it back. Navarro. Lovely chip ball through there for Dominguez, who's headed it on. Kamea is in round the back. If you're any kind of striker, you've got to be burying that. I'm sorry. We could have been 2-0 up and cruising. In all fairness, we have grown back into the game. Now it's a very much more even contest than before, but... I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. That literally might just be like my favourite kind of like song reference all the way through. The amount of Golding references I've had to make recently is off the chain. Oh no, Solomon to Bowden. Bowden gets out his feet, whips it in. He has literally ran into my bloke there. How is that a pen? He's literally just ran into my bloke. What are you meant to do about that? Gasparini against Sahabazovic. He's absolutely slammed it in there. Never ever expect any pens to be missed in this league because Germans don't miss pens. He might not even be German. German league though, so it's the same premise. Brilliant. So the luck is still not really with us, I think it's safe to say. That's a dodgy decision. Really? That's like a United pen. That's like Bruno Fernandes sort of trying to snap a Villa defender's leg, but actually it's his pen. Kind of decision. And yes, I still remember that and I'm still not happy about it. Alvaro to Ramsey. I've just sense us giving the ball away stupidly here. I can just feel it coming. I feel it coming. A stupid pass, baby. Navarro into Alvaro. This is such a lovely move. Brilliant there. And Kamea has scored. Yes! I love it when you call me Leroy Lita. And then you go... Mendes would be absolutely loving that. It's unlucky from right. It looks like he gets his hand to it, but it's gone in anyway. Yeah. We're 2-1 up. Back to the lucky shirt. Maybe it was a pen. The lucky shirt maybe is dictated that it was a pen because it knew that we were going to get a second. Maybe. Well, we've only got 5 minutes to go, but this would be a big step forward in our season if we were to somehow win this game. A game that's not, I say that we don't deserve to win it. In all fairness, we've had exactly the same amount of highlights as they have. So when you break it down into highlights, pretty even game. You break it down into every other stat that matters, not so even. Mainly dominated by Leverkusen. But at the moment, the only stat that really matters is the one at the top, which says Eintracht Frankfurt 2 by Leverkusen 1. And we open up a little bit of space here if Navarro can pick the right ball, which he certainly hasn't, but he's got away with it. Shotard into Kamea. The joke about Mendes and Kamea is so tempting when it comes to finishing, but I'm just not going to make it. I must rise above it. I have to. If we win this game, this will make me feel a little bit better, and it will regain some of my faith in Football Manager from today. It's not been a complete waste of my time. Well, it's never a waste of my time. I enjoy making videos about this, and every game you learn something. I've heard that. I never learn anything, as you can tell, because I never change my tactics or do anything differently. But I've heard that you learn something. What I've learned today is that we're 3 points clear of Bayer Leverkusen again. And in the end, we did make it quite an even match. Once we went 2-1 ahead, I was never really in any doubt we were going to win that. And I'm pleased. I'm very, very pleased. We've come back. We've done well. we're still in the driving seat for a Champions League position with regards to the rest of the league, but you can't help but feel that Bayern Munich and that are kind of gaining a little bit of momentum, and a Europa League spot I'd be pretty happy with, but even that is difficult. We've got a lot of teams in there that could do a bit of a job on us, but at the moment we're doing everything that we need to before we come back from the winter break, which is where I will meet you. I'm going to ignore the friendly with Darmstadt, but what I might do is I might come back first week of January, and then we'll go through a few things. I'll show you some of the players I've been scouting and having a look at, because there's movements and stuff that still might happen. I've got 2 confirmed transfers, which I will reveal at the start of the next episode, and I hope that you are looking forward to them. They are attacking ones, so like I said, we are going to get a bit more depth into the squad, and trust me, we need it. So it's time for the usual outro of thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, you know what to do, everyone. Drop a like on the video, share and subscribe. But today I also have a big thank you to say to Jan Vondrak. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Sorry mate if I got it wrong. For your subscription on Patreon. He's gone the full whack and gone tier 3. Thank you so much, mate. It really does mean the world. Obviously, if anyone else wants to join the Patreon, link is down in the description below. Help me support the channel, and obviously with everything going forward in terms of my plans, the more support you guys can give me, the better. But there is no obligation to do it. It just really means a lot to know that you guys are supporting me in any way that you can. Thanks so much for watching the video, everyone. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe. And just thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and for the channel. Until I see you in the next episode here on the channel, take care of yourselves and of course, stay cool.